Okay, we are a national oil company that works in the Oriente Basin, in the rainforest of the Ecuadorian east part of the country. We are in charge of the operation of 6 blocks, oil blocks, with at this moment a production of 160 barrels per day, which is 30% of the total country production of oil. We are expecting to have more operations in the next year, and in the next years also. Probably we will have a 300 barrels per day production, which is more than 60% of all the total oil production of the country.
Which I think may concern some people listening to this, certainly in COP17. In the past, oil companies working in the Ecuadorian Amazon haven't always been as socially responsible, as environmentally responsible as they could have been. How are you addressing that issue?
So we are proud to say that we have a very important environmental and social community relations programs. All our projects are developed using the very high standards in the oil industry to be sure that all the environment and the communities that work or live and around our operations will be safe, and we are causing the less impact that we can during the developing our projects.
So the technology is available to extract oil from the Amazon, causing the minimum amount of environmental damage.
So we've been doing that during the last years. So of course impact will always be, but the idea is to use the best technology that we can have to keep the impact at the minimum, and that's what we are doing in Petroamazonas.
You mentioned the word social responsibility. I believe that refers to the indigenous and other people who live in the Ecuadorian Amazon. How are you working with them? How are they incorporated in the process of extracting oil from the Amazon?
Yes, in Petroamazonas we have a social responsibility program that we use in all of our operations. So communities, people that lives around our operations is always cooperating with us in the developing of our projects. We are in permanent contact with them. We have deals, agreements that permit Petroamazonas to develop our projects with no operations or delays. And nowadays, the government has a new regulation that allows the use of 12% of the excedents of the oil production to go to the use to implement new infrastructures for the communities around oil operations in the country. Yes.
I believe Ecuador is the only country in the world which has a law that makes it illegal to commit abuse of the environment or something along those lines. In the way other countries have human rights abuses, Ecuador has environmental rights abuses.
Yes, yes, sure. So we always keep in mind that human rights.
And you also have, obviously, a very environmentally conscious government. How much of this push to be more environmentally conscious in the Amazon comes from your company, and how much comes from the government, or is it a two-way movement?
Of course, we in Petroamazonas we have a very high standards in environmental and also community relations issues. But of course, we always have the support of our government in our business in Petroamazonas mainly. And it's both. So you have to have a very high conscious environmental and community relations conscious in the company, but also have the support of your government to develop this project in such a way, Right.
So basically, just to recap, it is possible to extract oil, as your company is doing, causing a minimal amount of environmental and social impact.
Yes, that's what we are doing in Ecuador and Petroamazonas. You have to find the best technologies that could be in all the oil industry to apply in the development of the projects in the jungle. So we understand that this is a very sensitive environment, and we have to take a lot of care to cause the less impact possible.